What's up, guys? We are back. We are looking at some more NFL picks today, this time on DraftKings Pick6. These apply to pretty much every app out there, but I'm looking at these today on DraftKings Pick6. Let's hop in and just stay cashing. We have hit 5 straight plays in these YouTube videos, and we're looking to make that 7 straight. But if you guys are not already on DraftKings Pick6, you can join down in my description. All you have to do for your welcome offer is just play $5 and you get $50 instantly in DraftKings Pick6 credits, which to my understanding is basically just promo funds. A lot of people out there do not know that DraftKings actually has their own DFS Pick'em app. It's basically just like your normal Pick'em app, but they do have some really nice looking numbers than some of these guys for sure. Like you can see right now, they have 2 plays right here that are at some other numbers on some other apps, as you can see right here. So they have some really nice looking numbers. Like I said, I like this app a lot. You can get it for yourself down in my description. Make sure you use promo code DOMG because that will get you that $5 to $50 instantly and DraftKings Pick6 credits. Again, down in my description. Make sure you're using that promo code DOMG. And a couple things before we get to these free plays. Don't miss out in joining the DubClub. You can get all of my plays sent straight to your phone right now for free. There's a 2-day free trial down in my description. You get all my plays for free for the next 2 days, and you can cancel it anytime. We have NBA in about 3 weeks. Super excited for that. We have NFL plays, MLB plays. We are 4-1 in the MLB postseason so far. So we've been killing it in the MLB as well. We had a good Monday Night Football day as well. I'm over $5,000 of profit on prizepicks, so that's how you know that I'm legit. Not one of those guys out there that are not winning and still selling their plays. Clearly, I am profitable. I've also profited on Sleeper over $1,300. I've also profited on Chalkboard, Underdog, and Sportsbook. So don't miss out. You can join now 2 days for free down in my description. You also can just join right now for 50% off if you want to get in for cheaper, or if you've already used that free trial, you can just use this promo right here to get in 50% off of your first month. And getting in for the first month, by the way, will cover you for the first week of the NBA season. So NBA, man, I'm telling you guys, we crush it every single season. Super excited for that to be coming back. Insanely excited. One final thing here is that if you want to research plays for yourself, the tool that I personally use is called Outlier. I use this tool every single day when researching plays for myself. There's a 7-day free trial for this tool down in my description. You just download their app on the App Store and you can research plays right from your phone. It's an amazing app that I really do love. So if you want it for yourself, use that link down in my description and you can claim that 7-day free trial with my promo link down there. With all that out of the way though, just get to these free plays. Just play responsibly at your own risk. Leave a like in the video and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. The most important thing though is having those post notifications turned on. That way you don't miss future uploads and you can get in before something lines move, get bumped, get removed, things like that. Let's get to these plays here. The first play that I like for this slate is going to be over in the rushing yards category. And in the rushing yards, I like Bucky Irving more than 45.5 rushing yards. Let's take a look at why. So with Outlier here, you can see what he's done this year. He's over in 3 out of 4 games in his NFL career because he's a rookie. He's had a great start to his career. I mean, over in 3 out of 4 games, you can see right there. The only game he missed was an extremely tough match against Detroit. They are one of, if not the toughest rush defense in the entire NFL. They were the toughest rush defense last year for sure. But now gets a pretty good matchup here against Atlanta. They rank 25th in rushing yards allowed per game. And in terms of running backs, they rank 17th. So they're a little bit tougher to running back specifically. But if you take a look at how other running backs have done against this team, they've been pretty good against them. You know, Alvin Kamara, he had 77 rushing yards against this team. Carson Steele, he had 72 rushing yards. Barkley had 95, and Najee Harris had 70. But that did include a ton of different rushing attempts for them. Like, Kamara had 19 rush attempts, Steele had 17, Barkley had 22, so it was very high rush attempts. This is a split backfield between Bucky Irving and Rachaad White. They're both seeing about 10 rushing attempts per game, right around there. And you can see his line today is about 10.5. He's only hit 10 one time, though, which was against the Eagles just last game. However, Atlanta, they do allow the second most rush attempts against per game, which is a pretty good thing here, especially when we're looking to take rushing yards on the over. His rushing yards per attempt this year have been pretty damn high. The only time it's been low was against the toughest matchup in the NFL in Detroit. But you see right here, 6.9 yards per carry. You have 7.8, then you have 4.9 right there against the Eagles. So he's definitely been a really good running back in terms of averages, as you can see right there. I do think we can see this middle out just a little bit more here. Like, I'm not expecting 7.8 yards per carry unless he ends up breaking one off, which would of course be great. But I do think we'll see something around 4.6, 4.9 yards per carry here, and we could get like those 10 rushes. And I do think we will see probably about those 10 rush attempts. So I love the matchup here against the Falcons. They've been kind of getting killed on the ground here, although a lot of these guys do have high rush attempts. They are still doing pretty good in terms of yards per carry. I just think that we will see, some good rush attempts for Bucky Irving here. I think there is a possibility that he does go over like 10.5 rush attempts here, especially with Atlanta giving up so many rush attempts. And with just Bucky Irving running better right now than Rachaad White, I don't doubt that Bucky Irving will get those attempts and hopefully he gets those yardages as well. All right, let's get into my second play now on DraftKings Pick6. Let's hop over to this time the receiving yards category. I talked about this one a little bit yesterday. We're going to run it back here. Bijan Robinson, more than 27.5 receiving yards here. Let's take a look at why. So Bijan here, he's over in 2 out of 4 games so far this year. And that comes against Pittsburgh and against New Orleans, although he's had 20 plus receiving yards in all 4 games this season. And Tampa Bay, they rank 19th in receiving yards allowed per game, but of course that's including receivers and tight ends. If you talked about just running backs though, they allow the second most. And other running backs have been extremely good against this Buccaneers team. Saquon Barkley, he had, if you look at it, 2 catches on 4 targets for 32 receiving yards. You can see here, Javonte Williams, not really a complete receiving back. He had 4 targets, 4 catches, 29 yards. Dave Montgomery, 4 targets, 4 catches, 35 yards. You also can see Jahmyr Gibbs here actually had 7 catches for 22 yards. That one's kind of a little bit of an outlier there. But Austin Eckler here, 4 targets, 4 catches, 52 yards. These guys are pretty consistently seeing 4 targets and having about 4 catches here. So Bijan here, if you also take a look at his receiving or his receptions line here, it's about 3.5. I think we could see 4 receptions today from Bijan, like he's kind of done in his last couple of games here. This one just makes a lot of sense to me in terms of how other running backs have performed with his receptions line, and with him likely having 4 catches in this one on probably about 4 targets. And he's caught every single ball that he has been targeted on except for 1 this season. So that's also good there if he does end up seeing about 4 targets. It means he's probably going to have, 4 catches in this one. I think Bijan will be able to eat in the receiving game here. It just makes a lot of sense to me here with the matchup, with how he's performed this year. It just makes a ton of sense to me here on why Bijan could go over his receiving yards today. I won't dive too much more into this one just because we talked a lot about Bijan a little bit yesterday. But yeah, I really like the spot here for Bijan and his over receiving yards as well. His more than 27.5 on DraftKings Pick6. I like both these spots today, but I do like Bijan better than I do Bucky Irving, I will say. So I like that Bijan a little bit more. That was going to be my play of the day or my favorite of the day. I'm not done with the free plays quite yet, but again, one last reminder that you can join DraftKings Pick6 right now, and all you have to do is play $5. You get $50 instantly in DraftKings Pick6 credits if you use promo code DOMG. Join DraftKings Pick6. It's available in most states. Join down in my description. Also, if you want to get all my plays, you can join the DubClub. You can get all of them sent straight to you. 2-day free trial is down in my description. I'm over $5,000 of profit over on PrizePicks, but there's also another offer, like I talked about earlier, 50% off your first month. You can get in for cheaper if you're looking to join long term. And this will also cover you for the first week of the NBA season, and you're not going to want to miss out on NBA season, let me tell you, because NBA, we crush every single season. But also, like I said earlier, if you want to join Outlier, the research tool that I personally use every single day, get it for yourself down in my description with that 7-day free trial. But let's get some more free plays today from the Daily Grind tool. This right here is the Optimizer. It can show up some of the best expected value plays on apps like PrizePicks, Underdog, DraftKings Pick6. You can see right now on DraftKings Pick6 all the different value that they like, including Jose Quintana under 4.5 strikeouts, which is not really available on any other app really than like DraftKings Pick6. At least in terms of it not being juiced. But if you click on the refresh button, it pulls the most up-to-date value plays onto the board. So right now you can see they still love Darnell Mooney here. They love Chris Godwin over receptions here, but they also like now Hunter Watson under 108.5 rushing yards, as you can see there. It's like at 100.5 on some other apps as well. But also, you take a look at some PrizePicks plays here on the Optimizer. You see there's a ton of different CSGO value on the board right now. If you're looking for like a 2-pick power play, all you have to do is click on plus EV plays and you filter down to like a 2-pick power play, or same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. So if this tool interests you and if you want it for yourself, you can get it for yourself down in my description. Click on the Daily Grind tool link, then click on the Fantasy Bundle, and you can scroll down and promo code DOMG can get you 25% off. There's also another tool load, so separately called the AI Strip Generator, and this was up over 1,800 units this August 18th of last year. This tool is very, very good. I mean, you take a look here at some 6-pick flexes here on PrizePicks. This is one that they like. They like Roma Dunze over receptions, Bijan and Evans over rushing plus receiving yards, actually under rushing plus receiving yards. You take a look at Reese Hoskins to have a hit, basically. Trevor Lawrence to not go over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Basically, it's a bunch of different plays thrown in together to give you a expected value play. And right now, it has a profit margin of 9.26%. So if you want this tool for yourself, it just gives you some entries on like PrizePicks and other apps as well. Get it for yourself down in my description. This time, click on the AI Strip Generator, and then you can scroll down and promo code DOMG can get you 25% off. Thank you for watching. I was hopefully in tomorrow's video. Best luck, and if you want to say you made over $5,000 on prize picks, you can watch this video right here.